Hi everybody, thank you very much indeed for letting me join your conversation with Sarah and her team about purpose in the strategic review on Tuesday. It was a really rich conversation and I'm still thinking about it and about how I can support you to think even more carefully and even more provocatively about purpose. So with this video, I'm sharing a paper that was written for the independent side, which we've now shared with the chairman and the executive team. And I just wanted to be clear about the rules of engagement and about what it is and what it isn't. So we're sharing it with you and we're asking you please to keep it confidential. And in particular, we don't at this stage want to share it with all partnership counsellors. That's partly because it's really long, and to get the most from it, I think you probably do need to read it through. And it's partly because it has a fairly forthright point of view about some stuff the partnership is doing really well, but also some stuff that the partnership needs to get better at as part of the strategic review. And if it were to leak or end up in the public domain, it undoubtedly has the potential to do us some damage. There are some quotes in it that we certainly would not want repeated externally. So please hold it confidentially and treat it as fuel for the conversation that you're having as a group with Sarah and her team. The paper wasn't actually written for the strategic review, and it's not designed to tell you the right answer. The independent directors are not pretending that they have nailed the partnership's purpose. They think that's something that all three governing authorities need to have a proper debate about. The paper came about because when we set up the independent side, you may remember that in the rule in the Constitution, Rule 82, which sets out the job of the independent directors, it says that they are to support the chairman to ensure that she fulfills her obligations to maintain and further the partnership's distinctive character. But there isn't a definition of distinctive character anywhere in the Constitution. And so we thought that as a foursome, we would do a piece of work so that we could have a really good conversation between us to make sure that we had a shared understanding of our distinctive character, of the things that we think are really important, that make the partnership, and the things which are less important and that we could move on from. So, not originally designed for the strategy review, but certainly I think has some material in there which might help you to think carefully and in a disciplined and considered way about the questions that are now in front of you. If there's stuff in the paper that doesn't make sense or that it would be helpful to tease through with me, then just get in touch with me in whatever way works for you, and I'd be delighted to have that conversation. So please do hold it confidentially, but I really hope it's useful.